Peace and blessings be upon you all. In our previous episode, we spoke of Mullah Ali al-Qari, the scholar who joined the love of the beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, with careful balance. Today, we move to a figure who is a new link in this tradition. He is the one who, centuries after the greatest master, not only kept his ideas alive in a new age, but also defended them. His name was al-Ghani al-Nabulsi. Who was al-Nabulsi? His full name was al-Ghani ibn Ismail al-Nabulsi. He was born in the year 1050 Hijri in Damascus. His family came from the city of Nablus, and so he is called al-Nabulsi. He passed away in the year 1143 Hijri in Damascus. Al-Nabulsi was an astonishingly many-sided figure. He was a mystic, a jurist, a poet, and a traveler. He wrote a great many works, hundreds of them by various counts. In mysticism, in law, in the explanation of the Quran, in poetry, and in travel writings, his pen moved across every field. But his greatest scholarly mark is this: he was the foremost interpreter and defender of the greatest master's school of thought. In an age when some criticized those ideas, al-Nabulsi defended them in a scholarly manner and presented their sound interpretation. Now, an important point. We saw in earlier episodes that some of the greatest master's statements were highly elusive and deep, and that some scholars objected to them. So the question was, did that tradition end after these objections? And al-Nabulsi is the answer to that question. He showed that the ideas of the greatest master, when understood correctly, do not collide with the central tradition. Al-Nabulsi gave those passages an interpretation fully in keeping with the principle of oneness, and in doing so, he gave this tradition a new life. So what did al-Nabulsi say about the primordial light? Like the greatest master and his commentator before him, al-Nabulsi held this reality to be the spiritual center of all creation. For him, the light of the beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is the first creation, and all created things stand upon the grace of that light. But al-Nabulsi emphasized one thing in particular, that this teaching is in complete harmony with the principle of oneness. Again and again he explains, when we say that all creation is the manifestation of this light, this does not mean the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is the creator. Rather, it means that the Most High, in his wisdom, made this light the means through which the grace of the rest of creation flowed. The true creator is the Most High alone. This light is a means, a vessel, but it is a creation, not the creator. Another beauty of al-Nabulsi is his poetry. He was a poet of high rank, and he wrote much devotional verse in honor of the beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. His poetry overflows with love. Yet, remarkably, that same balance appears in his verse too, the utmost love, joined with firmness of conviction. So in al-Nabulsi, we see three things at once: the depth of a mystic, the caution of a scholar, and the love of a poet. Together, these make him a most precious link in this tradition. Now look at how this chain keeps connecting. In the earliest centuries, the first figure laid the foundation. Then another built upon it. Then a great jurist brought it into the mainstream. Then the greatest master gave it system. Then his commentator opened it. Then a master of hadith confirmed it. Then another taught balance. And now, in the 11th and 12th centuries, Hijri, al-Nabulsi gave this whole tradition a new life in Damascus and proved that it never stopped. 1,000 years and a single thread running from one generation to the next. And the necessary clarification: al-Nabulsi, the greatest defender of the greatest master, is himself the one who insists most strongly that the line between the creator and the created is absolute. The Most High is eternal and uncreated. This light, however lofty, is a creation. For al-Nabulsi, to affirm this reality is not against oneness. It is a deeper understanding of oneness, in which everything returns to the Most High. The moon may be the brightest light in the night, but its light is always borrowed. It never becomes the sun. So what is the summary of today's episode? al-Ghani al-Nabulsi, the great mystic, scholar, and poet of the 11th and 12th centuries Hijri, defended the tradition of the greatest master and kept it alive in a new age. He held this reality to be the spiritual center of creation, but proved it fully in harmony with the principle of oneness. And in his poetry, he united the love of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, with firmness of conviction. Now our journey turns toward the Indian subcontinent. In our next episode, we will speak of one of the greatest scholars and thinkers of that land, who gave this tradition a new foundation in his own region, Imam Shah Waliullah Dehlawi. So please subscribe and stay with us through this series. May the Most High grant us true recognition and understanding. Allah Hafiz.